What is up, Scoop Troop? Get ready, because the news cycle is absolutely exploding, and we've got the inside track on all the biggest stories hitting your screens right now. From Gotham's dark streets to the future of iconic heroes, buckle up, because this is Sheeran's Scoop, and you are not going to want to miss a single second of this jam-packed update. We're diving deep into the latest developments that have everyone talking, so let's get straight into it. First up, we have a surprise tease from the Batman part, that's got fans buzzing, and it's not quite what anyone predicted. Next, we're flipping the page to a brand new era for the Caped Crusader with a look at the highly anticipated Batman one, promising a fresh start and epic challenges for our favorite Dark Knight. Then, we're getting into a heated debate that's got the comic world divided. Does Batman actually need a wife? We're breaking down the arguments for and against the ultimate bachelor becoming a husband. And finally, we're checking in with the one and only Harley Quinn in her latest issue, exploring her chaotic life, unexpected romantic entanglements, and a twist that will leave you speechless. Stick around for all the details, and don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. A surprise tease shakes up the Batman franchise. The highly anticipated sequel to Matt Reeves' critically acclaimed The Batman has been generating significant buzz, and now, some surprising insights from its stars are adding fuel to the speculative fire. While the wait for The Batman Part II has been long, with a confirmed October 2027 release date, the intervening period has been brightened by the spin-off series, The Penguin. This series, starring Colin Farrell reprising his role as the iconic Oswald Cobblepot, has provided a bridge for fans and has seemingly set the stage for further character developments. Recent comments from both Colin Farrell and Kristen Milioti, who portrayed Sophia Falcone in The Penguin, have offered a glimpse into their potential involvement in the upcoming film, though their statements have sparked more questions than answers. Colin Farrell, when asked about his role in The Batman Part II, expressed his eagerness to dive back into the script, stating, "I'll be getting into the script, I think, this week, and I'll be there for however long." He admitted to not knowing the full story yet, but praised director Matt Reeves for his dedication to crafting something special. Farrell's comments suggest a continued presence for the Penguin, potentially mirroring Cillian Murphy's consistent role as Scarecrow in Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy, hinting that Cobblepot might be a recurring character throughout the planned trilogy. This is particularly exciting given the Penguin's significant role in the first film and his prominent position in the new series, indicating a strategic expansion of the Gotham universe. Kristen Milioti's response, however, was far more reserved. When questioned about a potential return for Sophia Falcone, she shared, "I would really love to revisit her. I want to play her again." This sentiment, while positive, was interpreted by many as a sign that Sophia Falcone might not be appearing in The Batman Part II, but could make a comeback in a potential second season of The Penguin. This ambiguity has left fans analyzing every word, trying to piece together the narrative threads that will connect these projects. The confirmation that Andy Serkis and Jeffrey Wright will reprise their roles as Alfred Pennyworth and Commissioner Gordon, respectively, further solidifies the returning ensemble cast. But the absence of concrete details about new characters or plot points keeps the anticipation at a fever pitch. The 5-year gap between films is a considerable amount of time in the fast-paced world of superhero cinema, and fans are already clamoring for any form of early preview or trailer, hoping for a glimpse of what Matt Reeves has in store. The current speculation suggests that while some familiar faces are confirmed, the exact nature of their roles and the overarching narrative of The Batman Part II remain closely guarded secrets. The creative team is clearly aiming to build a rich and interconnected universe, and the subtle hints dropped by the cast are part of that carefully orchestrated rollout. The success of the Penguin series has undoubtedly raised expectations for the sequel, and the commitment to expanding this distinct vision of Gotham City promises an exciting future for DC fans. This development has generated considerable discussion among fans, with many expressing excitement about the potential for deeper character arcs and the interconnectedness of the cinematic universe. The cautious optimism surrounding the sequel's trajectory suggests that The Batman Part II is building upon a solid foundation, ready to deliver another compelling chapter. But before we dive into the next major update, keep your eyes peeled for more revelations. Next, we're gearing up for a completely new chapter in Gotham's history, with a fresh start for the Caped Crusader. A new era dawns for the Dark Knight. DC Comics is ushering in a monumental new chapter for its flagship hero with the release of Batman 1, a landmark issue that promises to redefine the iconic character for a new generation. Spearheading this ambitious endeavor are acclaimed writer Matt Fraction, known for his groundbreaking work on Hawkeye and Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, and the immensely talented artist Jorge Jimenez, whose previous contributions to Batman and Summer of Superman special have garnered widespread praise. Together, they are poised to deliver an unforgettable new era that will push both Batman and his civilian alter ego, Bruce Wayne, to their absolute limits. This inaugural issue marks the beginning of a fresh narrative arc, designed to test Batman's resolve, his intellect, and his very identity in ways never before seen. The creative team has emphasized their commitment to exploring new frontiers for the character, delving into complex challenges that will resonate with longtime fans while also welcoming newcomers to the world of Gotham's protector. The decision to launch with a brand new one-issue signifies a bold statement from DC Comics, signaling a clear departure from previous storylines and a deliberate effort to create a distinct and compelling ongoing series. Matt Fraction's involvement is particularly noteworthy. His ability to blend intricate storytelling with compelling character development has made him a standout voice in modern comics. His work on Hawk famously redefined the character with humor and heart, and his approach to Batman is expected to bring a similar blend of grit and innovation. Fans can anticipate Fraction's signature sharp dialogue, his knack for surprising plot twists, and a deep understanding of the psychological complexities that make Batman such an enduring figure. The promise of testing Batman and Bruce Wayne like never before suggests an exploration of his personal life, his detective skills, and his capacity for heroism under unprecedented pressure. Complementing Fraction's writing is the dynamic art of Jorge Jimenez. His visually stunning work has already left an indelible mark on the Batman mythos, characterized by its energy, detail, and emotional depth. Jimenez's ability to capture both the imposing physicality of Batman in action and the subtle nuances of Bruce Wayne's inner turmoil will be crucial in bringing this new era to life. His art is known for its kinetic energy, whether depicting high-octane fight sequences or quiet, introspective moments, ensuring that the visual presentation of Batman 1 is as impactful as its narrative. The release of Batman 1 on September 3rd is positioned as a pivotal moment for the character and the DC universe. It represents a significant investment in the future of the franchise, aiming to capture the imagination of readers with a fresh vision. The anticipation surrounding this launch is palpable, with the official preview and cover gallery already generating considerable excitement. This new beginning is not just about introducing new stories. It's about re-establishing Batman's core appeal while pushing the boundaries of what a superhero comic can be. The promise of a brand new first issue to kick off this new era underscores the ambition behind this project, setting the stage for a run that aims to be both critically acclaimed and a commercial success. This fresh start has been met with widespread enthusiasm from the comic community, with many praising the creative team and the bold direction for the character. The potential for innovative storytelling and stunning artwork has created a high level of expectation for Batman 1. But the world of Gotham is always evolving, and our next story dives into a question that's been debated for decades. Get ready because we're asking, does Batman need a wife? Does the Caped Crusader need a missus? For decades, Batman, the brooding vigilante of Gotham City, has been characterized as a solitary figure, a man driven by tragedy and dedicated to a life of crime fighting. His aloof nature, coupled with the immense pressures of his dual life, has often been cited as the primary reasons for his perpetual single status. However, a compelling argument is emerging within the comic book community and among fans. Perhaps it's time for Batman to embrace a different path, one that includes marriage and a stable partnership. This perspective challenges the long-held notion that a romantic commitment would somehow diminish the Dark Knight, suggesting instead that it could lead to profound character growth and richer storytelling opportunities. The character's origins, as conceived by Bob Kane and Bill Finger in 1939, deliberately positioned Batman as a lone wolf, a bachelor devoted solely to his mission. Over the years, while Bruce Wayne has engaged in numerous high-profile relationships with characters like Catwoman, Talia al Ghul, and Julie Madison, these connections have rarely culminated in lasting commitment. This pattern has fueled decades of debate, including discussions about the character's sexuality, particularly in light of critiques like Frederick Wortham's Seduction of the Innocent and Grant Morrison's more recent, albeit informal, suggestions. For many, Batman's solitary existence is integral to his mystique, portraying him as a tortured soul, perhaps even asexual, whose dedication to justice requires ultimate personal sacrifice. However, this interpretation, while popular, can lead to a portrayal of Batman as emotionally stunted or an attachment avoidant, someone who engages in relationships but shies away from true commitment. From a narrative standpoint, maintaining Batman's perpetual bachelorhood offers a convenient status quo, keeping him a blank slate for audience identification. Yet, from a character development perspective, it raises questions about his capacity for happiness and personal fulfillment. The idea that marriage would spell the end of Batman stems from past instances where unions, particularly with Catwoman on alternate Earths, led to his retirement and the establishment of a family. This often ages the character in the eyes of the reader, seemingly signaling an end to his active crime-fighting career. Yet contemporary interpretations, such as Tom King's Batman/Catwoman series, propose that marriage could instead enhance the character, presenting it as a source of new challenges and support. The narrative potential for a married Batman is vast. Imagine storylines where Bruce Wayne, with the backing of his wealth and a supportive partner, navigates the complexities of maintaining a family while continuing his crusade. This could mirror how characters like Superman and the Flash successfully balance their heroic duties with their marital lives. Catwoman, with her deep and tumultuous history with Bruce, stands out as the most logical choice for such a partnership. Her familiarity with both Bruce Wayne and Batman, her established role within the extended Bat family, and her own independent nature make her uniquely suited to complement Batman's life. The recent narrative arcs, including Tom King's Prelude to the Wedding and Ram V's Detective Comics' Gotham Nocturne Interlude, have already positioned Catwoman as a potential matriarch for the Bat family. With Alfred Pennyworth's passing, there's a narrative vacuum in the household that a figure like Catwoman could fill, providing care and stability. Bruce's financial resources and his willingness to grant Selina Kyle independence could create a dynamic where she manages Wayne Enterprises, security, or pursues her own heists, allowing for concurrent solo Batman adventures. Furthermore, a marriage could offer significant character development, particularly for Damian Wayne, providing him with a stepmother figure and new avenues for conflict and growth, while also offering Bruce much-needed support in his role as a father. The argument for a married Batman rests on the principle of character evolution. Just as other long-standing heroes have adapted to domesticity, Batman, too, can benefit from such a development. It's time to move beyond the trope of the perpetually single, emotionally unavailable vigilante and explore the rich possibilities that a committed relationship and even fatherhood could bring to the Dark Knight's enduring legacy. This perspective has sparked lively debate among fans, with many finding the idea of a married Batman compelling and ripe for new storytelling. We've debated Batman's love life, but now let's shift gears to another iconic character in a very different kind of story. Get ready for a wild ride as we dive into the latest from Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn faces new foes and personal dilemmas. Harley Quinn 53 delivers a compelling blend of humor, action, and character development, showcasing Harley's unique brand of heroism and her ongoing personal journey. The issue opens with Harley in a domestic setting, attempting to bake pies while engaging in lighthearted banter with her companions, Chicken Fingers and Mrs. Grimaldi. This serene start is quickly disrupted by the arrival of a mysterious, armored figure who challenges Harley to a street fight, setting the stage for a dynamic confrontation that tests her resolve as the neighborhood's protector. The new antagonist, who eventually reveals himself as Clang, initially gains the upper hand, employing sonic blasts and demonstrating the formidable nature of his power armor. Harley's attempts to fight back are hampered by the armor's resilience, and the situation escalates when Clang targets Harley's beloved hyenas, Bud and Lou. This act of aggression ignites Harley's protective instincts, leading to a fierce counterattack. The conflict takes an unexpected turn when Mrs. Grimaldi intervenes, shooting Clang and revealing his true identity as Richie Grimaldi, her grandson and a former admirer of Harley's. This revelation adds a layer of personal drama, as Richie's motivation stems from Harley's rejection, and his access to the advanced armor is explained through a new startup called SUPR, which rents power suits to dissatisfied young men. Meanwhile, Harley's personal life takes center stage as she grapples with her growing attraction to Althea Clang, who has asked her out on a date. This romantic tension is complicated by Althea's hireling, Ravager, who is dealing with the fallout from a botched hit on Harley and growing frustration with Clang's demands. Ravager's machinations lead to a sinister new plot involving the SUPR startup. Harley confronts the tech bros behind SUPR, disrupting their operation by disabling their controller unit, which manages the power suits. This action effectively stops the rampaging armored clients, whom Harley warns to find new employment. The issue culminates in a shocking cliffhanger. After a moment of reconciliation with Richie, who apologizes to his grandmother, Harley is shot and left for dead in the street. The scene is underscored by the appearance of a sinister stranger, who ominously promises to usher in an era of freedom through chaos. This twist sets up future conflicts and suggests a larger, more dangerous threat looming over Gotham. Harley Quinn 53 is lauded for its sharp writing, energetic art, and its ability to balance humor with more serious themes. Writer Elliott Callan is praised for his clever dialogue, his nuanced portrayal of Harley's character, and his satirical commentary on modern societal trends, particularly the concept of revenge tech for lonely individuals. Artist Mindy Lee's dynamic and expressive artwork is highlighted for perfectly capturing Harley's manic energy and the over-the-top action sequences. The issue is seen as a strong installment that deepens Harley's character, offering both emotional resonance and thrilling entertainment, while expertly setting the stage for future developments in the series. The comic has been commended for its engaging narrative, which effectively weaves together Harley's personal life, her role as a neighborhood protector, and the introduction of new antagonists and plotlines. The blend of slapstick comedy and character-driven storytelling makes it a standout read. What a ride through Harley's world. But don't go anywhere yet, because we've got one final recap and a huge call to action. Get ready to hit that like button and subscribe. Alright, Scoop Troop, that's a wrap on another electrifying news update. We saw a surprise tease shake up the Batman part II, a bold new beginning for Batman 1, debated if Batman needs a wife, and checked in with Harley Quinn's chaotic latest issue. Don't miss out on any of the action, smash that like button, subscribe for more epic updates, ring that notification bell, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all our socials for exclusive content. We'll see you in the next one.